All right. First ever code
Um,
mod stream.
yeah, I'm live. I think it's live. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're sharing a chat.
Okay.
So everybody should be able to
I'm off
hear all
mute.
four of us if Ray
Yep.
ever talks.
Ray, think you're on mute, buddy.
Watch him have the same issue I had a second ago with his mic. I had to go in my settings and find my mic because it
Yeah.
wasn't. It was saying like it was using my old mic, and I was like, no, 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 no. We have to use my new mic. You silly goose.
We'll make an announcement. Let everybody know that we're live.
Oh, it's echoing again. Although it says your mic is off, which makes. Oh wait, maybe mute audio. I don't know.
Yeah, I muted the audio so it wouldn't be echoing. So I can
Okay,
hear you guys through the Discord
that works.
chat.
Okay.
That works. That works. Cool.
Ray. There.
Woo! What's up, everybody?
Mommy. What?
All right. How's everybody doing today? How we feeling?
Great. Had some Puerto Rican food before I hopped on.
I
Heck
have
yeah.
potato blood in my veins. My life is potato. That is
Um,
me.
where's my switchblade? I don't need it. Oh, Ninja, you have my stream pulled up, right?
Yeah.
I can't hear anything if he said anything.
You can't
He
hear me?
didn't say anything.
I did say something.
Oh,
Oh,
well, you didn't say. We didn't hear you that time.
yeah. But, if it ever focuses, this camera is Duke. Look at what we got, buddy.
The Slimer Ducky.
Yeah.
That's
We got
awesome.
two, so.
That's awesome. I love that. I love Slimer.
All
And we
right.
got mystery boxes while we were at my job, so
Heck yeah.
the addiction grows.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ye-
What's up, Afro?
Okay, chat. Oh my god. Here, place that one on top. This is how many mystery boxes we got, chat.
Are these for giveaways?
Yeah,
What up? What
no,
up?
these are just for me and Gecko, but I
Oh,
think I will do
that'd be cool.
a giveaway at some point.
That'd be cool.
So we're opening these while we're waiting for people to come in.
All right. And guys, the
I opened one earlier.
what'd you get?
I don't know if you know much about Five Nights at Freddy's,
I know it's a game.
but I got Lefty. I got multiple characters on my desk right now. I got Captain Hook, Ursula, Dr. Fletcher, two Miles Morales, and then Guillaume from Demon Slayer.
Nice. All right, guys, we have officially started the code mod stream. So, any questions that you want to ask us individually, or questions that you might have about the village, like things we plan on doing, where we plan on going with it, go ahead and feel free to ask away. If everybody's not here, we told them we was going to do this. So, fire away when you're
We're doing
ready.
our best.
That's another top hat.
Yoink.
Yes.
Um, my one thing I at least wanted to bring up was having different Discord chats. Like, let's rearrange our Discord chats again. Like, get them more organized instead of having so many. Let's maybe condense them a little bit.
Okay.
As in, like, maybe instead of having like 6 different like gaming chats for individual games, we could be like, hey, this is blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you were the one that orchestrated all that, so
I know. That's why I'm saying it now. I'm calling my own bullshit.
however you
I'm the one that
envision
made it.
it, you go ahead and make it happen.
Well, my thing is, I wanted to hear the people's opinions as well as like, hey, I thought about having like a spoiler, like, so a lot of us watch anime and
Right.
HGV, obviously. Having like a spoilers, like, only chat, like, like where we could talk about anime, like, freely, and people can either join if they want to and risk it, and
Right.
obviously we would obviously there's little commands you can put in on Discord that would block out, like, that you can, it'll like fade it out so you can click on it and you'll be able to read the message if you want to, but we'd be like, hey, One Piece episode 800 plus blah 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 spoilers.
Right.
That way, if you're not that far, you don't need to click on it, kind of thing.
Right.
And then you can kind of talk to people about anime more freely. I felt like that would be very engaging for people
Okay. I like it.
because, like I said, we all like anime here and we all like to talk about anime, but we all talk about anime when we're only in everybody's like chats.
Right.
So I feel like if we all start talking about anime more in the Discord, it would boost it up.
Right. And what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm putting all 4 of us up onto multi Twitch, so I can have all 4 of us up at
I got
once,
Waldo.
and kind of really just
Word.
feel like this is a real
Good idea.
co-stream.
Oh, God.
First blood!
That's not a bad idea at all.
So that's what I'm doing right now. Putting
Oh,
everybody up
God.
there.
T-string.
Okay. I meant to say this at the beginning of this. Can we refrain from using any blurps or anything this stream? Izzo, I will sing, but not this stream. This ain't one of those kind of streams. Just because we're trying to get all this information out. We're not gonna.
Knew this
we're
was
not
going to be a
put all that
drag. I knew
stuff
this
in the
was going to
middle
be
of
a
it on this
drag,
stream.
but I didn't know it was going to be this lame. Balance of power, big deal, it's all a drag. Survival, what a drag. Oh, just great. This is going to be a drag.
Like 99% sure I got everybody's names right. Yeah. Is it Ninja Fishing or Ninja Fishing? I always forget.
Ninja fishing with a G.
Yeah, I fuck.
Well, yeah, I used to do it.
Yeah.
I just pull everybody
fucked it
up
up.
and then copy and paste their address and then paste it.
I just try to remember.
But I'm lazy. That's why I do it that way. But no, I like that idea about the condensing or fixing the chats, because I mean I was looking at it the other day and we do have so much channels there, like a lot. So if you're
And
looking
it's
for
a lot.
something,
It's a lot.
right? So if you're looking for something, it can be overwhelming trying to find it. I mean, you could search it, like you search promote links, you could search, progress, you can do that, but when you're scrolling through and looking for it, there's a lot there. So I would like for us to try to come up with a system where we can condense it down and where it's not just so much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I agree.
Wait.
Completely. I wish I knew what to do here.
I'm not gonna put your shit on my bed.
I can get encumbered. This game sucks.
so Ray, I think a question everybody has on their minds about you is when's the next time we gonna get a stream from you?
Technically,
Not this one.
today's the day.
Okay.
Today.
So
is the day.
technically, today's the day.
Technically, today is the day.
Okay.
That's
I
funny.
don't know. I just been like not having any energy to really stream. Really,
No, I get
I
that.
ain't want
fair.
to, go live, but
I get that.
like in the mornings I do like Amazon. I
Right.
work for Amazon like early in the morning, like 2:30 to like 8. So by the time I get home, I'm like sleep and get some shit. So
Right. I get that.
Like,
I'll get back to being consistent again though.
oh, I can actually just keep fucking upgrading this. Okay, I kind of
Stream
like
is the
that.
only one
That
I can
I
hear everyone in.
appreciate.
So my stream is the only one that everybody can hear you guys in. I guess you aren't using capture cards, or
Oh,
but my stream is the only
Hold
one
on.
You
that
need the
was
audio?
told.
maybe that might be why. Can everybody hear me now? I feel like people can hear me now.
Nice. Okay, I fixed mine.
I really feel. I hope everybody can hear me now. Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah, I just had to fix mine real quick. Babe, this is gonna be a clusterfuck.
Dude, yeah.
All right, Afro can hear you.
Oh my god. I can hear you.
Afro can hear. Well, that's funny because Afro, there's no telling who
Yeah.
you're talking to.
Well, that came from my chat. If you
Yeah.
click,
Yeah,
On
that's what I'm
the
saying.
name.
Afro
Oh.
can hear
I
you.
can see on Streamlabs.
Oh, I can.
But,
Yeah, I can see. Yeah,
It shows
except
who,
from
who they're
your
chatting
channel.
at.
I see. Yeah, I see.
I can hear everyone because I'm in Kakashi's stream. Yeah.
All right,
I can
so
hear everyone all. Yeah, I had to turn it up.
I can hear Potato.
every-
in
I can hear
Asia's
potatoes
stream.
in Asia's stream.
Bet.
That sucks.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Potato's getting a shout out.
Damn.
Um,
I'm hearing it.
check mic. Check mic. Check mic. It's not. I'm not legally. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There
So
we
wh-
go.
So where's Ned at, man? I thought
I
she's
think
gonna
I
have
fix-
so
I
many
think I
questions
fixed
for
it.
us. Nobody's asked any questions yet. So somebody start shooting.
She is in here. She is in the chat.
She might be tending to her little ones.
Ah.
No one in mine.
I hear no one in Ray's chat.
Okay.
Give me a
I'm
second.
here. Give me a second. All right, Ned.
I think
We're
I
gonna
fixed
give
it.
you a second, SK.
I think it wasn't picking up my mic for a second, so I think I fixed it now.
Okay.
What's HGV?
What's HGV about?
All right, that's a good question.
Family.
Yep. So first and foremost, it's about community. It's
mean-
like Potato said, it's about family. They're in there.
That was just like the one-worded answer.
Yeah. But to go into depth,
Really about
oh, go ahead.
growth. It's about making friends. It's about growth. It's about learning from each other, learning from each other's mistakes, learning from each other's growth. It's all about just being a big old family.
Because you
Will
might see something that
Raspberry
somebody
become a
else does
mod?
and think, "Hey, I want to be able to do that." Like, I mean, you might see something on their stream and think, I like what they did there. I want to incorporate that into my stream," which kind of happened with the sing thing, because like people's just taking it and run with it, and that's awesome. So I mean, like I said, it's about growth. It's always pushing and going further than where you were yesterday. Raspberries,
Mm-hmm.
one of them. They're not moving.
I was about to say, who's Raspberry? I didn't know who it was, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to be quiet.
It's raspberry and strawberry, my jellyfish. But HGV is also, foremost, is about supporting and helping each other. We have helped several people reach affiliate pretty quickly. You know, as long as they're willing to listen to the instructions. I mean, everybody has their own set of rules in their minds of how they want to do things, which is fine. Like, we aren't dictators. We're going to tell you how to do it. But if you want to take longer to reach your goal, go ahead and do it that way. But if you want a shortcut, we have them. We got the tips page. We try to tell people, hey, cut it off at an hour.
Oh.
I mean, there's so many tips that we can give to help people, and it's just if they want to listen. We come across a lot of people that didn't want to listen. That, boys, come here. Loki, Thor. But that's just the first step. That's just the first step of getting people to affiliate. The ultimate goal that I envision for HGV is for every single member to be partner. That's what I'm wanting. Once we get enough active members to show up and support to where those numbers can be feasible, to where everybody's going to have those numbers every single stream. Because the thing about partner is you can lose it. You have to maintain those numbers. It isn't the same as affiliate.
Yep.
So my goal is to find actual supportive people that's going to show up and support and just give everybody the numbers to where everybody in the HGV is going to be partners. That's the ultimate goal.
Now, yes,
Boys.
I will. I want to jump in really quick going in on that before we go too far into it. Now, we do know, obviously, people have lives. So that means we want to grow. What we're saying is we want to grow to the point of where, you know, hey, it's okay if you miss like 5 or 6 streams. There's like so many of us, it doesn't even matter. Like that's where we're trying to get at with that. Is we're trying to just keep growing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We aren't expecting every member to show up to every stream. We're wanting to have a legion of members in the HGV. So when you do miss, you know, life happens, you get sick, you're working, you know, you go out for a weekend, you do something. We get it. But if we have, you know, enough members to cover that, it's not going to matter that you missed those 5 or 6 streams. You know, as long as you're still showing up and supporting periodically, that's what matters. Because once we grow and get those numbers, there's no way, like, say we grow into the high hundreds or to the thousands, there's no way you're going to support every single member. But if we can get it to where enough is going to show up each stream, that's not going to matter. Come here. But no, I agree.
Right.
I agree with that.
Very right.
All right, you ready for the Q&A? What you got, Net? Come here, baby. Come here. Mama wants to see you.
Okay, I'm here and ready for Q&A. Puppy dog. Puppy dog. They say puppy dog. Oh,
He's just a pretty baby. What was that?
I was gonna try and send an Axel in chat, but couldn't.
About making this server or community server. What do you mean, D? Like, you can ask that in the stream, because I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was.
I'm gonna answer Net's question. When did you start HGV? What was it? It's been about 6 to 8 months now. Cause like we've only been streaming for like I've only been streaming for like affiliate wise like over a year now. So maybe about a year now. I'd say I guess.
I want to say I started it in December or January of last year. It's about a year old. Because that's when I left the other one. Because it was soon after I got affiliate, which was in December, that stuff went downhill with them, and I had left, and that's when we started it. So it was around December or January, February at the latest. So it might just now be around a year old.
That's what I was thinking. What is this?
It's still in the infancy stages. I mean, it's still really really young. It's got a lot of potential, a lot of growth for it to come.
What's your favorite thing about HGV? Camaraderie.
I want to hear.
Like, to be honest with you, like meeting new people, making new friends. That's mine.
I want to hear what everybody has to say about that.
I like to support. Everybody support each other. Pretty much. Everyone seems nice.
Right.
Everyone seems nice.
Yeah. On the surface.
On the surface.
It's like Ray's like nobody's true colors has really come out yet.
I show who I am all the time.
Funny.
I'm an asshole. My favorite thing about the HGV is pretty much what Ray said, but it's the people. You know, it's kind of like what Potato said at the very beginning of this. It's family. Because I mean, we talk to each other sometimes more than we talk to some of our own family members. So I mean, it's about the people and just the connections that you build.
Yes, it is.
We know, D. We know.
I personally like everyone's different personalities for sure.
Right.
No one's like exactly the same, but we all have different personalities to the point where we all get along.
But you're not wrong.
How does conflict within the
Everyone has their
community-
own vibe.
How does conflict within the community and its members get handled? Well, that's something that I honestly think we need to work on. We sometimes jump the gun, if I'm being completely honest. We make opinions, we jump to conclusions pretty quickly. That's something that, as a leadership role, we really need to work on. I feel that some situations could be handled differently. Not saying they weren't handled wrong. And the thing is, there's not a whole lot of conflict. I wish you could too, D. Put your headphones in and just jump in the video call, in the video call. So what is the leadership style then?
What's up, Hedgehog? Appreciate you being here.
Who?
Thanks for stopping by.
Hang on, Izzo.
Lone Hedgehog.
Oh. They said Sunshine. I'm still trying to find out. Ray's not nice. That's why I'm trying to find. My wife said
So,
I'm okay with that.
What is the leadership style?
Oh. Dee said she
Shit from
can, she just
ourselves.
can't stream.
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
Then?
people can hear.
I personally say our leadership style is like very communicative, I guess is the best way. Because we always try to talk to each other as much as possible before we make a decision. Especially more recently is one thing I will say I've noticed us improving on also.
And with that being said, what are some ways that you can ensure HGV remains welcoming? Well, I mean, first, you know, we don't really discriminate against anything or anybody. You know, everybody has their own views on things. Say what,
Where are
Ray?
your AirPods been?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was kind of talking to myself. I'm
you're
trying
good.
to fix my audio.
You're good. You're good. A way to
No, I
ensure that
keep
it
hearing
remains
that too.
welcoming is just for us to keep doing what we've been doing. I don't feel that we haven't been welcoming
Yeah.
by any means. So the only way I can answer that to ensure that we remain welcoming is to not change a thing. Because I don't feel that we haven't been welcoming.
It's the audio.
That's true.
Hedgehog asks,
I don't know.
Thank you, Nat.
how do you do a raid like Ninja said after streams? Try to send out a raid train. I'm new to streaming, so IDK how to do that. So if you have Stream Manager or Twitch on your phone, you can go over to like the little like speedometer. Okay, card nerd coming out. Speedometer. And there's gonna be a little parachute. You click that and it's gonna allow you to select the channel from HGV you want to raid to. And to make it easier to find people that are in HGV, put HGV in your tag to make it easier for us to find you.
What she just said. That's something I was wanting to talk about.
It gets confusing because I am in HGV and in these servers, so it gets a little confusing.
So that is something I wanted to talk about. I want all members, if possible, to put HGV in every single one of their stream tags. I do it every stream, and it just because it does make it easier. Like if you follow a bunch of people on Twitch and they're all live, it might be hard to figure out, hey, who here is in HGV? You go up to search, type in HGV, and it'll give you a list of everybody in the HGV that's using that tag, and be like, okay, we're going to raid them because they're live right now. So if you put in HGV every single stream, people's going to be able to find you. And putting it in there might have new people come in and say, hey, what's this tag about? What is HGV? And if you talk about it in your streams, if you have the Discord link pop up on your streams and they ask about it, it gives you the opportunity to bring more people in. I think we actually have a thing somewhere. We'll have to find it, Hedgehog, that tells you how to raid. I think it's on the how to give and give support, if I remember right.
I put a screenshot in tech support and tagged her, so.
Okay.
And I circled it like maybe 5-6 times.
Gotcha. But things we have planned for the future, we started doing raid trains again. They're very draining, especially the one running it. Making sure everybody's ready on time, and it's best to go live about 5 minutes before your time, just so you're ready. It's not a rule, but it makes me feel a lot better when I'm running it if you're already live. That way, the person that's raiding out to you has somebody to raid to. Because if we want to stick to the schedule of the hour, it's best for you to be ready when your hour starts. But we're going to start doing more raid trains more often. But something that we are going to start doing very soon is something that Ty has inspired. We've always talked about doing community game days to where everybody just gets together and plays a game. But you asked the question. I missed it. Izzo. Hang on just a second. I'll find it. What we're going to do is we're going to do individual community game days. So like Ty might one night, like on a Tuesday, say, hey, we're gonna jump on Marvel Rivals. Who wants to jump in and play? And have like a small community game night. We were all talking about doing that, and we're still going to do the massive community game nights where everybody's going to get together on the same game. We might have to break off into sections because I don't know how many people one game can hold. It was a minute ago, D. But that's something that we have planned coming up very, very soon is the complete community game days and the individual game days with the mods with whatever they're playing.
That was his question, by the way. I don't mean to interrupt you.
The most recent case that happened with the person who gave their opinion about the Discord, I personally feel that could have rubbed someone wrong and not so exactly inviting. How can we assure this doesn't happen? Okay, I know what you're referring to on that. The thing is, there's two sides to every story, to every coin. In my opinion, both parties were wrong. But you don't come in somewhere and start slinging your dick around. You just don't. If they want to come in and help, cool. But like, I can see both sides of it to where it could have been perceived as it was handled the wrong way. and then how it was handled exactly how it should have been handled. That's just something you don't do. Like, you don't go into somebody's house when they're cooking a steak and say, "I'm going to take over for you." Like, you don't do that. That's my answer.
That's a fair point, but I don't know what's happening.
Come here. Fuck. Stop moving. Huh?
Everybody's just like,
Damn, I'm sorry. My head's
Wait.
so fat.
wait.
I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. So I don't really have much of an opinion.
It's in the mod chat.
Point is, how can someone not a mod?
I mean, like I said, there's ways to go about it. Like, you can come in and say, "Hey, I have some ideas. Who do I need to talk to see if this is something you want to pursue?" Don't just come in and say, "I can make something that you have worked on, something that you have put time and effort into, better because I know my shit and you don't." I mean, so I mean, I get it, but there's ways to. But if those things weren't said, then I mean, I did something simple and fun, like question of the day. Didn't ask. Was that? No. That's fine. That's fine. What we're referring to is way more than just general chatting. As I said, I think both ways it could have been handled differently. I just don't feel that first 3 minutes you're in a server, you should come in and start saying, "Hey, we need to change this, we need to change this, we need to change this." I don't agree with that. You aren't going to come into my house and tell me where to put my couch. Just ain't.
Much better.
Chance, where'd your stream go?
I feel like that's fair. Oh, I stopped playing my game. I'm just chilling.
Gotcha.
Probably just a bunch of potatoes right now.
But the next question, what's the next question? But you're giving us things to think about, Izzo. I mean, that's good. That's good. Because you're holding it accountable. You're letting not only your fellow villagers know that we should be held to higher expectations or standards, that we're being watched, and as we should be, because we're in a role of leadership. We should be setting the example for everyone of how to behave. I'm not specifically talking about one person. I'm asking, how can we assure that doesn't happen again? Because me personally, I wouldn't want to throw ideas because I feel like I don't want to step on toes, from what it sounded like. Yeah, see, and that's what we don't want. We don't want people to feel that, and that's what I'm saying. The situation could have been handled differently, on both sides. I mean, there's a way to throw ideas, throwing ideas, and coming in and saying, "Is there anything I can do more as a HGV supporter?" D's coming to the call. Is there anything I can do? Okay, you guys are really pushing them through right now. Should members be the ones to hold each other accountable? No, you're should strictly fall into leadership. I mean, if
Great, bro.
yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
If should members be
I'm
the
just
ones to
handling
hold
stuff.
each other accountable? I mean, no. I mean, that's what the mods are there for. But I mean, if you see, excuse me, a member doing something outlandish or something that shouldn't be, you can either one say shoot them a message and be like, hey, you might want to rethink that, or, you know, but no, it doesn't strictly fall into leadership. It's common sense. I would hope that everybody that is here and that's streaming has a little bit of common sense and can use it.
I think it's not that we're not open to ideas. It's just, I think the way that you guys, like, people say things is a big thing. And you can't expect somebody to automatically jump at your idea from the beginning, especially if it's not something that they like. Or, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the HGV things, the decisions are made collaboratively as a group.
Right.
You know, so it's not necessarily like we're closed off to any type of ideas or, you know, opinions of other people, but I think it's a matter of how things are being delivered verbally, or not really verbally, but through text, that it can be perceived a certain way that the other person doesn't like, right? So I think it comes down to being respectful and really listening or really reading thoroughly, because it's human nature to react negatively when you feel offended.
Right, and that
And
kind of
if you
happened
feel
on both
offended,
sides.
you know, right. And if you feel offended, you know, you should talk to a mod about it. And then the mods will talk amongst each other and things will get resolved, right? Like, especially if there's an issue, because we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, whether it's mods or just community members as a whole.
Right. And common sense is subjective. What could feel like common
Correct
sense
in
to
window.
you may not be to others. I mean, are you going to touch a stove if it's hot? That's not subjective. Like, I feel like you're being argumentative. Like, I feel like you're trolling me. Like, I feel like you're... And you might not be. You might legit want to know these things, but, like, I feel like you're trying to mess with me, put me on the spot, because you're Izzo. But no, I mean, yeah, I mean, some levels of common sense might be subjective. I'm asking very serious questions, so appreciate you taking them seriously. Thank you, this guy. Okay. But okay, I'll answer you seriously. Much like you said, this stream was about. It is. Sure, common sense could be subjective, but I mean, again, I mean, are you gonna touch a hot stove? Are you gonna lick a sharp knife? I mean, common sense is subjective, but there's a certain level to where common sense turns into just pure stupidity. While that's true, I feel like those in leadership should be human nature. Also includes both emotional and the capacity for self-restraint. So while offenses may be understable, it doesn't always mean extreme reactions are always justified. Okay, what extreme reactions are we referring to here? Because the way you're going on and on and on and on and on about this, it's like this is everyday occurrence. So
yeah, I think you should just
so I want to know what
or
you're
just address it with that person.
What you're getting at, because this isn't an everyday, every month occurrence. This okay, but I don't. Help me understand. What do we do? Let me read it again. While that's true, I feel like those in leadership should be human nature. Also includes both emotional and the capacity for self-restraint. While other offenses may be understable, it doesn't always mean extreme reactions are always justified. I mean, that's true. They aren't always justified. But I don't feel... I'm wanting to assure I can feel comfortable in this server for future members who might join. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you not feel comfortable? I mean, you were one of the first people to join up, because the fact is it rubbed one person wrong. Who's to say it won't for the next? So what you're worried about is bringing new people in and them feeling all this, correct? Is that what you're getting at? Like you're worried about bringing people in? Okay, okay. Um, I can see your concern with that. Um, the only thing I can tell you is that, man, we're human. Every day we try to do better. We mess up. We're gonna make mistakes. We all have bad days. No, I'm not. I know who I'm talking to. Um, these are good questions. Like, I would expect that from a friend to ask these kinds of questions, the hard ones. Um,
Yeah.
and that's what I want. So no, I'm not. You know, offend me, bro. Um, but like I said, we're human. We're gonna make mistakes. Um,
Mm.
and we're all gonna have bad days. I mean, I have a lot of them. Um,
All I can say is I'll try and take over for a second. Um, the best way I can try and go into it is we are daily, constantly like talking about like growing as people, individuals, and as leaders here. Um, I will read Net's question real fast. What if one day you decide to no longer continue with HGV? Now that's more of a you question because I can't really contest to that. But I can go off Izzo's question just before that, just a little for a second longer. Um, pretty much what I'm gonna say is we're constantly working about like trying to work on being better and being more patient. Because we won't lie, like when we started, it was a little rocky. We had a little rocky situation when we started, but then we really grew from that. Like I won't like sugarcoat it because I'm a very blunt person, as most of y'all really know from watching my stream. It was a lot of back and forth shit that it didn't really need to happen. And it was just a lot of adults acting like children. And we needed to grow from that, and that's what we've really used that as a template, to be honest, to grow from. So when people join and let's say we get a new member and they join and they have all these great ideas, we love it. That's why we have the suggestions tab. I won't like sugarcoat it, like I said. So if somebody wants to like suggest things or like wants to get in a voice chat with us or something and talk to us, even like we're down to do that. We don't really care. It doesn't matter. But also at the same time, if we're gonna say, hey, we love the idea, we'll jot it down, don't keep hounding us about some stuff too, because that was another issue we've had recently. Was people have been like hounding us like daily about things about they could either do better or like ways they could grow, like, which we don't mind doing. Like that's what we're here for. We want to help you guys, but at the same time, you also have to kind of like listen. Like as much as I hate to say it like that, that's just like the facts of it too. So like if we're like, hey, we really appreciate that feedback, we got to talk to the other mods about it. Like you got to let us have some time, because like not all of us, like me right now, I'm in school and then I go to work right after school. So like right now I'm like I had to like leave school a bit early so I could come do this, so I could also then go do some shit later.
right.
But I that's what I'm saying. I try to honestly, I try to prioritize you guys like a lot because I care about this community a lot. So it really does boil down to like, hey, it's tit for tat. Like we're gonna help you guys, but you also gonna have to like scratch our backs too, and like just like also just kind of understand like where we're coming from. Like, hey, yeah, maybe no. If we say no, maybe there's a reason we're saying no, and if we haven't really said why, maybe shoot us a DM or something, like saying, hey, I noticed you were kind of being a little avoidant. Can you kind of like clarify? And maybe that way we can, talk to you one-on-one a little bit better and be like, this is why I was kind of being a little bit avoidant, because maybe there is a reason. Like we don't want to like accidentally like maybe call somebody out individually or something's going on. So that there's a lot of different steps and layers to it that we are really trying to work on as like a team to ensure that we are like we make it a family again, because we do want to be like a huge family here. Like we want everybody to feel safe and comfortable. Like I want you, Izzo, to come into my stream and to be like, "What's up, man?" and hang out and just chill. And then like, I raid out to Asia, and then you could go be able to hang out with her and stuff like that. So what goes in the process then if someone says they have a suggestion, significant or not? How do you all decide whether it will not to implement it? Pretty much, I would say we just like all like discuss it and see the pros and cons to it. We always try to weigh out the pros and cons to each decision before we make it in the group. Because there are some ideas that could be really good that we could be like, yeah, let's do it. And somebody could suggest it and we hadn't thought about it or something like that. And we can all 5, 6, 7 of us, however many mods we got now, because I can't remember. However many there are of us, we'll be like, yeah, that's a great idea, and we can just like go ahead and start like immediately. It's just kind of it's, I guess, subjective to what it is and kind of what it will do for the group and how the pros and cons weigh out, and we kind of like talk it out. Like it might not be like a immediate selective process. It might take a day, it might take 2 days, maybe it might take a week, but there will be like an answer in that process. Like right now, I'm still trying to personally work on, I think he is also working it with me as well. Fresh asked us about having a level, like a leaderboard, like level up channel. That way, like it doesn't get so congested in our chats. So I'm trying to figure out that as well. Yes, we did not go to SK's question. I really apologize about that. I went on a tangent.
I've got it right here. I was waiting. So what if one day we decide to no longer continue with the HGV? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As long as it's thriving, and people keep saying potato, and your thing keeps popping up. I know they're hearing the game clip and not me. I need to turn that off right now.
Yeah, sorry.
As long as it's thriving and we can continue to grow, I don't see me not wanting to continue with the HGV. Mainly because the whole reason I started it was because I was in a very similar Discord before I started it. They had the concept down, but they didn't follow through. They were all about support and being there for each other, but you can see through the cracks that it was about support for those in leadership. For the ones in leadership to be the only ones to be getting the subs, to be getting the views. And I didn't like that.
We don't want that.
So as long as the community keeps course with how it is and the support stays the way it's supposed to, and it keeps thriving and keeps growing, I don't foresee me not wanting to continue with the HGV.
And then, before I forget, Izzo, your question, the family thing. Hey, if you leave HGV on your own accord and you just don't want to deal with me anymore, and like say if I show up to your streams and you just ignore me, that's your choice. That's all I'm saying. I still try to show up for people that leave HGV all the time, and then I get ghosted, which kind of hurts my feelings personally, because I'm a sensitive little bitch. But yeah, no, I still follow people, watch people's streams that have left HGV. Like one of my really good friends, I wish he would stream again. I'm sure y'all remember him, Tiger Dad.
Yes,
we love Tiger Dad. Like I still follow him and everything. And like I'm waiting for the day that a little notification pops up on my phone again, because I miss that motherfucker. Like I love, like I don't think y'all realize, like some of y'all that I really build bonds with, like I love you motherfuckers.
And also, to answer that question even further, is if the doors are open to rejoin, look how many people's done that already. D White, he's done come and gone like 4 or 5 times. Potato Killer, he was here from the start. He left. And if he ever wants to come back, the door is always there for him to come back. If people leave on their own accord and they're like, I'm going to go do my own thing or I want to go differently about things, we respect that. It isn't, oh, you leaving? No, screw you. You're nothing to us. I still pop into Potato Killer streams all the time on TikTok. I've been helping him out on Facebook because he needs followers on Facebook to be able to stream on Facebook. So I've been getting his channel out on Facebook. So, yeah, dude. Family is family, whether you're here or not. So just because you leave doesn't mean that door is closed by any means. No, I'm trying to get caught up. Patience. We don't hear it. You good. What do you mean, Sinbad? Hey, Brittany, what's up?
He was saying he was waiting on his mouse for like 6 weeks. He said he's got patience.
Okay.
That's what I chuckled at a minute ago when he made that comment. Thought it was funny.
I was trying not to laugh at that.
Said I've got patience.
Yes, Crown Princess is my wife and Ransom is my sister.
I'm disgusted at Call of Duty. Disgusted. Absolutely. Sorry, this is completely off topic, everybody. But if you didn't know, each turtle is like $25.
What are you talking about? On Call of Duty?
They're not in the pack.
Yeah, 100 COD points. It's
$20.
$18, so it's $18 per turtle.
Yeah.
And they look like shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
get
will
them.
not be buying any turtles anytime soon.
Trying to
Rant
make sure we
over.
didn't miss any questions and all that.
I do want to go back and answer the questions.
Yeah.
So, because
Come here.
okay, Izzo, your question about one person being rubbed the wrong way, I think it comes down to communication. As a community, like we try to stress like communication, which is why the other day when Kahachi had said what he said, I kind of added on to that, and I said if you guys feel uncomfortable in any way with anybody, to let us know, whether they're a mod, whether it's a community member, whether like just issues in general. Talk to somebody. It doesn't have to be that same exact mod that you're uncomfortable with. It could be a different mod. It's gonna get talked about in the mod chat, and then we'll figure out how to go from there, right? Because we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. We don't want anybody to feel unsafe. Communication is a big thing. We can't read anybody's mind. So if for whatever reason you feel uncomfortable with this person, like let's say like Kashi said something one day and it pissed me the fuck off and I don't want to talk to him, so I'm gonna go and talk to Potato, right? Because like at that point I can't talk to Kakashi because I'm upset with him. So I'm gonna talk to Potato and let Potato know, hey, this is what happened and I'm uncomfortable with it. And we're gonna collaboratively come together as a group and decide what to do from there. Right? And that's kind of an issue that we had in the past where people were uncomfortable with the way that one person was talking to somebody else and it was never brought up, and then they kind of just took everybody and left because it was never talked about, right? And we want to try to avoid those kind of things where it's like everybody's just gonna up and leave because they're uncomfortable with the same thing but nobody's saying anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a dick, but that's who I am. I'm working on it.
He's
And-
grown. He's grown.
You did get a lot better, Kakashi, I'll give you that.
I was hot-headed.
Yeah.
I was. And in case anybody's wondering, she keeps saying Kakashi. That's me. My name used to be Copy Ninja Kakashi before I rebranded. So anytime you hear somebody referring
Ray is real.
as Kakashi, she's talking about me. And Ray is being quiet. You still awake over there, Ray?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I see him on his stream.
Nope. Maybe.
He's kind of
just in there.
moving his head.
Yeah, I was I was doing something right quick.
Okay, you're good. You're
He's like, he
good.
was alive.
Want me to
Um, Next question: what if you decide to no longer continue HEB? As much as we want you guys to stay, we can't force you to be here. So if you feel like we no longer serve you and your needs as a streamer, we're not gonna beg you to stay, right? And that's the reality of life. Nobody's gonna beg you to be anywhere that you don't want to be. And if you're uncomfortable and it's to the point where you don't want to be a part of the community anymore, it's fine, right? I'm not saying that you're replaceable because everybody is their own person. Everybody has a different personality. There could be things about you that we like that we're not going to find in anybody else, right? But if you feel like the community as a whole no longer serves purpose to you, it's okay. We're not going to sit here and talk shit about you and be like, oh, she fucking left because she doesn't fucking like us. Like, no, we're adults. We're not going to do that, right? We're still going to love you from a distance. And if you decide to come back, that's on you. We're going to miss you for sure. But, I'm not, as an adult, I feel like you're allowed to make those decisions for yourself, right? Like you guys saw that I left and I came back, and that had nothing to do with you guys. I love HGV. They got me to affiliate, and I left for personal reasons. It had nothing to do with you guys not, like the community as a whole, not serving a purpose for me. It had everything to do with the fact that I couldn't promise to uphold my responsibilities as a mod. So I took a step back. And that's okay because life happens. But because we're family, we're always going to be here for you guys, regardless of where you are in your streaming career, whether you're a part of HGV or not.
And to go even to go back on what she said about how we're not going to talk shit if you leave or whatever, that's rule 1 on the rules page. It's always been rule 1 is to not talk shit about another server or another person. It won't be tolerated. So I mean, if I read the question wrong, I apologize. I thought he was asking what if I no longer want to continue with HGV, but if he was asking it as a member, D answered it perfectly.
See, yeah, it's kind of how we feel. Like even if we like stop streaming, like I stopped streaming for it was like 3 months. It was from like October to January.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
Everybody needs time to reboot.
I still supported everybody. Like I was still watching everybody. I just was like, nah.
Sometimes you
But
gotta recharge.
it happens. Like everybody either steps away, comes back, or they step away for good. Like, but we still support each other like family. Like that's kind of how it is. That's like the whole point of this place.
We want to see everybody succeed. We don't want one member to join and not reach their goals, which I would assume their first goal is to reach affiliate. I mean, there's not one person that I don't want in our Discord to not reach it. There's people that I want to reach it that's left, that had to be removed for certain reasons. I still want to see them reach it, whether they're here or not. And bringing my close friends in this stream has made my heart so happy. Like Pixie and Carrie, it's so nice reconnecting with others too and seeing all of us create an amazing community. And that's what it's about. Like that's at the end of the day, that's what it's about is the community.
True.
Because without the community, we wouldn't. I wouldn't be where I am. Like I know I wouldn't. I didn't get here. I didn't get here alone.
Me either. Me either.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
don't
none
think
of us
we.
were,
Yeah, I was gonna
capable
say
yet.
real shit. Ray thought I was
I
a
know I
bot.
wasn't.
Ray thought I was trying to sell him some scam, and now he's a
Yes.
mod.
I'm glad to see that too, Net.
Crazy,
I'm
bro.
happy you brought some close friends in the community as well. But on that note, I sadly have to go to my other job now.
All right. Well, thank you for
So,
answering the questions that you were here for, sir. Everybody say
yes,
bye to
yes.
Potato.
So,
Hi,
Hi,
potato.
potato.
bye, everybody.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Later, taters. See you, buddy.
No,
Group
we're not going to do
karaoke
group
song?
karaoke.
No.
No. Hell no.
No.
Ray said, hell no.
All right. Fun fact. Since Ninja was spilling so many facts about himself last night, do y'all want to know little backgrounds about us mods?
Oh no. Oh, you were asking me.
I have a
Because
question.
Ninja was spilling so much of the beans last
No, I
night.
stopped. I started to
Alright.
and I stopped. But I have a question
After
for
I
D.
told you no like 3 times.
You have a question for
Uh-oh.
me?
Yeah. How
Oh no.
do you live in Hawaii and don't like Hawaiian pizza? I need you to explain this to me. Because that is mind-boggling.
Okay.
That is mind-boggling to me.
Okay. So, so this is the thing, right? Pineapples are not actually from Hawaii. They were brought here. So a Hawaiian pizza to us is not pineapples and ham on a pizza. A Hawaiian pizza to us, like if we were to make a pizza and call it a Hawaiian pizza, we'd put Hawaiian food, like actual Hawaiian food, on a pizza.
I'm not down. I mean, I'm not against that either. Like I'd do that.
So
And I don't like warm pineapples. Warm pineapples scare me.
Pineapples scare you?
Warm pineapples, like hot pineapples,
Yeah.
that scares me.
Why?
Because you're not supposed to, like, I don't think pineapples are supposed to be eaten hot or grilled.
They are amazing grilled. Yes, they are, Ray.
No, you guys have to take a can. You have to take a can of a can of pineapples, like chopped up pineapples, and put it in the freezer. Let it sit there overnight, and then take it out and eat it when it's like starting to defrost. That's like the best thing ever.
Sorry, SK. Don't mean to be so straight face.
Like I can't do regular onions. You're crazy, Izzo. I can eat onions like an apple. Me and my wife both can. Sometimes we just cut up an onion and eat it.
Nice.
I like how you and Ninja both are just chiefin vapes. Like an apple, yeah. We are not weird, Brittany. We are awesome. I don't remember what all the stuff I was spilling the beans on last night. I'm trying to remember because Asia kept saying, no, hush. We gotta wait till the mod stream for that.
You were sharing like fun facts about yourself and your past. Nix has a question.
Well, what is your?
Okay.
I missed it.
What's
your question, Gabby?
Yeah, what's your question? I didn't even see it. I was probably too busy taking care of my cat. Have her fur all over me now. Great.
You said you didn't like Country Ninja. No, I don't. Can I pet that dog? This girl. I thought it was a legit question.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so we was talking, so Net was trying to get me to sing some songs last night, she was throwing some out, and I was like, I hate country. So that's one of the fun facts about me. I live in the South, I'm not a huge country fan. I do tolerate some of the older stuff, but it's not something that I'm like, I have to listen to that. Like, I'm A-okay if I never hear another country song as long as I live. 100% okay with it. A lot of it
So
depends
what
on my
music do you?
mood. Um, I
That's fair.
mostly I listen to Christian, but because you have to, stupid. What? Anyways, primarily Christian.
What?
I listen to rock, um, rap. I mean, I listen to a lot of stuff. I don't like country.
Rap?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I was hoping a brick. Oh, but it doesn't work. So hopefully they just have to HDMI.
Rock and metal.
Asia, what about you? My, I'm kind of like Ninja. It all depends, but since I was raised by my grandparents, which if y'all want me to get into that, I can. I like R&B, rap, hip hop, classic rock, mainly like old school because of my grandpa. Sorry, I'm lint rolling my fucking self. But mainly I listen to like older stuff. I don't Yes, I play a lot of new stuff on stream and sing a lot of new stuff, but when I'm driving to work or cleaning at work, I am listening to classic rock and throwbacks, and definitely I do listen to some nice Christian songs once in a while when I'm in that kind of mood because my grandmother that has passed away raised me on that. So, um, like I play my Spotify like playlist all the time when I'm on stream. But if I play my Apple, oh girl, it's you gonna go sad, happy, pissed off, and love and all that type of shit. That's why I only play my Spotify when I am on stream because y'all won't hear the actual music. Yeah, I got a bipolar mix, D. Y'all won't actually hear the stuff I listen to because I don't know. That's something I don't really say much, but I have so many songs that I love to listen to, and they're all in different playlists. But I definitely gotten more into country about last year. So, because of my grandmother, she plays it all the time when I ride with her anywhere. So it's kind of just stuck. So, but classic rock is mainly what I listen to when I am out and about driving and stuff. Besides with my lovely boyfriend Gecko, who is over here on the bed, not really showing himself. Oh shit, Callie, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Don't bite me. But yeah, what about you guys, Ray? What do you listen to? What kind of music you into?
I mean, hip hop, R&B. I do like a little bit of rock. Like you, probably the older stuff. I don't know nothing new
Yes.
now. If it's like in the any like I love anything 2000s that like maybe the
Mm-hmm.
90s. That's about it though. I don't listen to death metal. I can't stand that shit.
Mm.
Or country, but yes, hip hop, R&B, a little bit of rock. Oh, I don't listen to
I
pop music
love.
unless it's from the 2000s. But other than that, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, 2000s hit. Today's is a miss for sure for me.
Brady's favorite band is Green Day. Y'all love Green Day. And Linkin Park. Shout out to Linkin Park.
Yep.
And the Spice Girls. Shout out to the Spice Girls.
That's why you almost fell.
If you read this, man,
That's okay with what it is.
that's messed up, Izzo. All right, I gave you $10 for those subs, bruh.
Oh, what? I lost another follower. What the fuck? I gotta fucking fix my follower goal again. God damn it.
He'll get it back. Don't worry about it.
Um,
I lost two.
I feel like there was something I saw that I was gonna comment on, but I have to scroll back up.
Oh.
Oh, Izzo said he likes NSYNC. Who doesn't like NSYNC? If you say you don't like
A
NSYNC,
lot of
if you
people.
say you don't like NSYNC, you're lying. You're lying. If you are comes on and you tell me you don't know the lyrics, you're lying. You're lying, D. You're lying.
It's a hit or miss for me personally.
I ain't. You ain't what, Sinbad? Ow.
What is everybody's favorite food from childhood? Let's start off with that kind of question.
Who asked that? Or is that just what you're asking?
That's what I'm asking. Pizza pockets?
From
Fair.
childhood or now?
Solid. Childhood.
Ice cream?
Something that you can eat like today from your childhood.
Ice cream.
What if I could, Ninja? What if I could?
Hot dogs, pizza, hamburgers, shrimp. Food.
All that now though.
Food. Food's my favorite food.
I could eat shrimp when I was a kid. I can't eat shrimp now.
I don't like mac and cheese.
I love the way my body works. Really?
Yeah, I don't like it. We had it too much there for a while, and I got burned out on it. Every now and then, when we have it, like I can't do straight regular mac and cheese. It has to be something like Velveeta, like not Velveeta, like the white cheese, queso or whatever, or broccoli and cheese. I can't do regular mac and cheese.
Yeah. One thing I cannot do from my childhood is microwave meals. I had that for months on end with my dad. I just can't.
In what group, Izzo? In NSYNC? No, he was in Are you talking about Backstreet Boys? No, Mark Wahlberg was in what group is he in? New Kids on the Block. Yeah. Marky Mark. Come here.
I didn't know he was in a boy group, a boy band. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Oh my god, I hate microwave dinners, especially my dad made us eat Salisbury steak one, and it was horrid as a kid. Yeah.
I'll eat them every now and then. They're not my
That's
favorite.
why my food. Yeah, my food palate's very closed off due to my childhood. And I tend to get called a picky eater when I go to family gatherings, but it's because of what I was fed as a kid by my father, so.
I do love your taco shit. What are we talking
taco?
about?
Gold ball. That's real specific.
What do you mean? I didn't say anything
But-
against your taco stuff. Ow.
Oh,
Loki.
is my empanada still warm? It is.
Where are you going to get offered? gold
Community
ball?
gaming night, but only Sparking Zero tournament
Oh.
style. I'm down. He is pretty. He's a handsome boy.
Yeah, baby.
I'm fine with that. So her taco shit that she's referring to is basically a taco salad, but she put her own spin on it. We use like crushed up Doritos, the chili Doritos, sweet chili Doritos, and it's freaking awesome. And it's not really taco
stay
salad;
right
it's
there,
different.
Callie.
So we named it taco shit. That's what she's talking about.
Mine. You can't have my empanada. Stop buying it.
Oh, and if anybody's wondering, D, she lives in Hawaii, okay, and she's Asian, like she just said. She loves, absolutely loves Goku that made King Kamehameha be put on the map. Because, you know, He was named after Goku's move, the Kamehameha. Look at her.
My king came first. Japan just stole it.
I love telling her about that.
I will educate you guys on everything Hawaii. I don't care.
But no, she's a huge Dragon Ball fan. She loves it. She loves Goku, everything about it. So anytime you see her streaming, throw some DBZ emotes in there. She'll appreciate it. Just go in there and say Kamehameha. She loves that. She loves that stuff. We do that in our chili, Izzo. We don't do that in the taco stuff. It's just Doritos. We do change it up with the flavors. Sometimes it's sweet. Most time it's sweet chili. But if they put out a new flavor, we'll throw that in there. It's good. I'm pretty sure I've told you about it before. I'd have to next time we have it, I'd take a picture and show you. You got that game, D? Well, why ain't you been on it? We need more people. I want to get enough people on that game that we can do a tournament.
I can't, bro. I can't get past the big gorilla.
You don't have to get past the gorilla. Play me and Izzo. I need somebody else I can beat.
Oh. That's like the...
No, it won't stay like that. The more you play, the better you'll get, for sure. I keep telling myself that. Maybe one day I'll be okay at it.
I used to play Xenoverse before, but I stopped playing that.
Xenoverse is a cool concept. They could have done a lot with it, but it just kind of, in my opinion, died. I got first game with Ninja. Shit gonna be light work. Listen to this man. Listen to this man. Andy, go get your mom.
Ow. Yeah, I stepped on the cat. She clawed me. Fast and Furious.
Who the hell out here playing?
Poor Ray.
Y'all didn't hear the PSA earlier from the leader?
No.
No blurps. Y'all don't follow.
Why don't you just turn them off?
I turned mine all the way down, Ray.
I don't know how to do that.
Just turn the Ray. Yeah, just turn the blips all the way down.
W streamers. I'm sorry. I'm such a L streamer.
I left mine on. I was hoping they respect.
Or pause it when you're...
It's just because I don't want the sounds to overshadow what question might be being answered.
I'll do it, Ray. You don't have to lower your blurps. Hold on.
You know me, dude. The bad boy H. You are the bad boy of the HGV.
No. What happened to... Then you don't have to... Hold on. I'm just going to pause all your channel points. Then you don't have to turn your blurp down.
We're not quite involved. Because I can't find it. I'm blind.
All right, so I have a question. It kind of goes on lines with the food from your childhood. If you had to eat the same thing at least, say, twice a week for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like, if it's something that you just had to have, or it was forced to have.
Wait, Fronius, right?
Beef and cheese empanadas is what I'm eating right now, so that...
And what'd you say, Ray?
Probably spaghetti. Probably.
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti. Yeah,
Okay.
I love spaghetti so much. But like either my mom or my granny has to make it. I can't eat no spaghetti. It just tastes weird.
You got to try to bake spaghetti, bro. So much better.
Oh, right.
So much better.
Yes.
So good. Mine would be burgers. I could eat burgers every day and not get sick of it.
That's a good answer. Lasagna.
That's basically just a spaghetti pie. That's the same thing. I love steak. Don't get me wrong, but there's so like you said with pizzas, there's so many different ways you can make a burger. I would never run out of ways to change it up. The question was, if you had to eat uh, at least twice a week the same thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Channel points. Yeah, because I'm on everyone who has like the streamer has the most amount of points. No.
Because I'm having mashed potatoes and mac and cheese for dinner because Ethan can't eat anything else. Shrimp Alfredo? The shrimp sounds good. I don't like Alfredo.
Oh, I love chicken Alfredo too. That might be it. Oh, you mean the oh.
Abel's at
Alfredo chicken.
McDonald's.
I love they give people.
Good answer,
variety.
Abel. Pick my
Yeah,
fire.
Asia told me I didn't have that many, so I had to add more.
I like anything shrimp as long as they don't taste fishy.
I feel like Dee would have a heart attack if she had to pause online.
Yeah, I think because I only have 30. I have 36. You might have like 50 or something.
I can't have
Yeah.
that many. It makes me delete some. Like, how do you have so many blurps? Because, like, when I try to do my sound alert, like, do you use something different than sound alerts? Do you use sound alerts and that, or?
I just use alerts. I tried sound alerts, but I couldn't get it to work. So
Because sound
Yeah, I
alerts, I
think
can only
it's,
use like 10.
it's a max of 50 blurps too. I think. Well, if you, don't pay for more. So,
And I only have 2 normal channel redeem points, which is my stretch and posture check, and then the rest are all blurps.
I'm about to have you guys help me set that up. Oh, also, while I've got everybody here, anybody that is familiar with this kind of stuff, I am open to the help. I have the donations for the breast cancer research society up there. I'm wanting to set up a personal one because I'm wanting to get a GoPro very soon, because I'm wanting to do fishing streams, like actual live streams while I'm fishing. So, if anybody could help me figure out how to set that up, that would be awesome. Because I was going to get it this week, but then I had kids and they needed tires, so it didn't happen.
Asia, you won't hit a ghost right now. Why are you tempting me? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on, Sinbad. I have to find one that is fucking live.
You can provide, just make an
I wish
Amazon
list
list and
Amazon.
add to your stream. How do you do? That's what I'm saying. You guys are gonna have to help me.
fucking-
Like, I don't know how to do that
I
stuff.
think you
Can't challenge me, man.
Does Throne does something like that too?
Yeah, I was gonna say Throne. Throne does it. The only thing is, you have to with Throne. If you do it and people donate to you, it takes a couple days to get to you because you have to set up another account for this other thing, and then it has to go through that before it hits your bank account.
Okay. Like I said, whoever wants to help me with that, you can shoot me a message, walk me through it later on. I'm not worried about it right now. Just putting it out there. Because I would like to do that. Like I kind of did it last year on vacation. Did a little bit of fishing while I was streaming, but my phone couldn't handle it. It got too hot and kept shutting off. So yeah, I am Izzo. So I'm wanting to get the GoPro that I can live stream from, so I can do that while I'm fishing. Give you guys a little something different to watch.
I was thinking about doing the same with car detailing, of course, but I don't know if anybody would watch that.
You never know. I mean, there's something for everybody. I mean, like Tiger Dad, he used to, he made that for me. It's a wood burning of my old logo of the Ghostbuster Kakashi. And people, he had like 50 people in there watching him do that stuff. So I mean, like,
That's the
different
thing about Twitch. It's like something for everybody on here.
Yeah. So I mean, different kind of streams is going to pull different people, and like you'll be surprised. So I say go for it.
Yeah, I was super surprised that like so many people actually sit there and watch people do art things, like whether it's painting or like diamond painting and shit like that. Like I didn't think there was a thing for that on here.
Right.
But a lot of people do it, and a lot of people watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we already kind of got a taste of that in our server. I mean, Bella, she went affiliate from streams like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And there's a few that do the crafting in there. They, I can't remember her name, but she was making the skeletons on that one.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Like the streams get hella trash. Yeah, seen that too.
So I mean, there's a flavor for everybody. So I mean, if there's something you want to do, I mean, gaming is cool, but if there's something else you want to do or incorporate it into it, I say go for it. Because I mean, you never know what'll come of it until you try.
Right.
I can do mukbangs. I would fucking watch Sinbad do a mukbang. Actually.
Yeah, I'll be there for that too.
Lego strings. Is a set L.
As long as he has a couple fucking fails in the mukbang, I'll stay watching it. I hate mukbangs, oh man.
How do you have a fail?
I love mukbangs. I love when they eat like the 10-pound crab and they take the body apart and they put rice in the head.
Man, this man talks a lot.
I need to invest in a face cam, but probably do VTubing. I'm nervous and scared to show my face. Yeah, invest in it.
Wait, who said that? Why don't I see it?
There. Lone Hedgehog.
I thought about doing that
said
too.
that.
Oh.
I only watch HGV.
If you actually look up who like the highest paid Twitch streamer is, it's actually a VTuber.
Yeah.
A lot of VTubers get paid so much fucking money on here. It's crazy.
I had to switch.
Like I said, I mean, there's something out there for everybody. So, and even you guys watching in the chat, if there's something you're wanting to try, I mean, you got a community behind you that's going to support you. So, I mean, what better way to get your feet in the door than to go ahead and try it and see what comes of it. Izzo, he talking because he got PlayStation, he on Xbox, so he ain't got to worry about playing this.
Have they ever talked about doing crossplay for that game, like the developers, or?
Man, like they already can't handle the servers as it is. I think the game would blow up if they try to make it crossplay.
I don't think any of their any of the games that they have are crossplay, because even Xenoverse wasn't crossplay.
Right.
What was the Fighter Z wasn't crossplay either. My butt is hard.
Hey, yo.
I didn't know that, brother.
Hey,
I
yo.
don't think so.
My butt is hard is all I saw when I looked up.
And Zeus comes in.
First chat.
Fuck.
No, they ain't got crossplay. It's dumb.
I don't know if this is a fun fact or not. It's not a fun fact because it's not really fun, I guess. But I did used to play baseball in high school, my freshman year, and I was at the plate, right, and I swung the bat and it almost hit the crowd, and I did it twice, back to back. I almost killed somebody.
Like you swung the bat and almost hit him, or you swung the bat and lost it?
Yeah, I swung it, and it kind of flew out my hands. It was
Right.
like these big ass metal bats, and it almost hit the crowd.
That's crazy.
What?
Fun fact.
Cool.
Never play baseball again.
Real as being the real Batman.
So what I'm hearing is don't give Ray a bat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, for real.
Ray is just him. That's funny.
Does anyone have fun fact questions that they want to ask?
Fun fact, me, my mom, and sister all wear the same shoe size.
Oh, that's cute.
I have a fun fact
That's
about my
crazy.
wife. She can She can still wear the cool shoes that light up because she has like a size 4 foot. Like it's tiny, tiny. And
That's funny because I actually buy kid shoes for my Jordans because it's cheaper and I can fit them.
well, that's what she does. She can't ever find. She can hardly ever find size 2. My bad. Sorry, size 2. She can hardly ever find shoes in her size, so she usually goes to the kids. And I'm actually jealous of it because like she can wear the Ninja Turtles and the light up shoes, and I 100% would wear that shit if they made it in my size. I do not care. I want my shoes to light up in the dark.
If I want J's, I have to get a size 7 men.
No, Asia. What size do you wear in women's?
What's your favorite game of all
11.
time, guys? Rob
Yeah,
asked.
never mind.
I can't even.
Yeah, I got big feet, D.
Damn, I was about to help you out. I was gonna say,
I wish I could, but I gotta fucking wear. I gotta get size 7 in men's in order to find shoes that I want.
oh,
But it's fine because normally it's a dude at the cashier register, so he'll give me a discount because he's like, damn, I don't really see women buying men's shoes to wear. What do you want me to do? My dad gave me a wide foot and a flat foot too. I have no curve in my foot at all. So
So Brav
double booked.
Brav had asked, "What is your favorite game of all time?"
Ooh, shit. Hold on.
you
I
guys
gotta
go
go to my
first.
fucking.
I got a story.
Yeah, I gotta look. Not SK on Dead by Daylight.
I
Um,
have a favorite game of all time.
okay. Fun fact about favorite game of all time. Um, I didn't really play like games until 2022. Um, but I like simulation games.
Simulation games like Farm Simulator.
Okay, not that boring,
Okay.
but like things like Sims I was into before. Kind of like I liked the aspect of the game,
Okay.
but then when I played it, I was like, the fuck is this?
Oh,
Um,
never mind.
but I think favorite game of all time is probably Fortnite, and I think that's why I played it so often. Because it was my first game that I actually like had to put effort into trying to kill somebody
Right.
that isn't my brother.
I would probably say mine is probably Pokemon Red or Yellow if you want to play it in color. That's a game I could always go back to and replay.
Is that the Game Boy games?
Mm-hmm.
Like back then? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Like it brings me back to my childhood. I remember me and my little brother we would play it together. Just a lot of good memories with that game. So I would probably say that would be my favorite game of all time. Something I could always go back to. This man. Oh, and also a little fun fact about me about the simulation games. If you are ever streaming that game, like Farm Simulator or Mechanic Simulator or any of that stuff, you're 100% getting an alert because I'm not watching it. Just I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you.
Wow.
I will not stick around
That's
for
crazy.
that.
At least you're upfront about it.
There's a dude like so. Okay, so I clean floors, and there's a guy that stops me every single day. He works in the produce, and every single day he has to talk to me, and it gets on my nerves. And he wants to talk to me about the truck simulator game he is playing. And I never want to die more than I do in those 5 minutes that I talk to him, because I do not care at all about anything he is saying about this game.
Oh shit.
Like, and my sister's laughing because I've called her. Because sometimes I'll try to be on the phone when I'm there so I could be talking to somebody and he will leave me alone. And I will call her so I can talk to her and not him. Or my wife or her. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, I talk to myself like I'm on the phone, just so I don't have to talk to him.
That's fair.
Because I want to get my shit done and get out. And
You ever thought about
he will keep me there.
you ever thought about like putting headphones on, even if it's not playing anything, and just ignoring the person?
Well,
I do that.
I was told that even though I'm basically self-contracted, my buddy slash boss told me it's best to keep one headphone out just in case somebody has to get my attention on something, or um, just basically so I could be aware of people around me, so I don't run over them with one of the machines. Um, so I can't just put my headphones in and act like I don't hear people.
Damn,
Damn.
because I definitely do that at work.
You don't want to watch me fly planes on Flight Simulator and blow it up. I mean, all the planes are crashing anyways, though. So I mean, you're staying on track with it.
He said he's gonna fly to our destinations and blow it up.
Too soon.
Jesus.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
But my favorite game has to be like the Wii U, like the fucking tennis one specifically,
Well, those are
because
fun.
me and my brother would play that. Oh my God. So this is a funny story. Me and my brother would play that whenever I'd go visit my family in a whole different town, which is an hour and away. And we'd immediately hop on as soon as we get to the house, and he would try to beat me as soon as possible. One day, I ended up swinging, and I didn't have the wrist band on, and I swung it, and it completely hit him in his nose.
Mm.
And he got so mad, he started chasing me around the house. I was screaming. I didn't even think about it. One of our windows in the back, like, family room area was open, and I hopped through it. And I'm like, in my head, he's not gonna follow me, right? No, bro, full on football tackled me as soon as I stood up.
Dang.
And still had the Wii on his wrist. So when he tackled me, it got me in the eye, and I had a black eye for like maybe 2 weeks.
I say he got
So
you
my
back.
dad had to take, yeah, my dad had to take the Wii U away from us. He said he was gonna give it back and ended up fucking selling it. I'm like, that's fair. He's like, y'all
See, I
not
want
about
to
to
beat
fight
my
over a
brother up.
game no more. Me and my brother used to fight all the time.
No,
My favorite game
my
is
brother used to beat
Cooking
me,
Mama. I never heard of
and then
that.
I
You said what, babe? Yeah, me and my brother used to fist fight each other just for fun because of how bored we were. So he's like, let's get back in that, like when he came home from being incarcerated, he's like, let's get back to our old ways. I'm like, no, you would knock me the fuck out. I'm cool. I choose life. Thank you very much.
yeah, my brother used to beat me, and then he stopped because I beat him, and then ever since then
Yeah.
it's been let's not hit my sister again.
Yeah.
He's learned his lesson. My brother. Not to beat me up no more, because I'm smart, not stupid.
What's up, Savage?
I'm a little bit of both, though.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair.
Yeah, my sister gave me a concussion once. So
What?
yeah, so I don't hit girls, never have, never will. I was giving her birthday whippings. And she started wailing. She's got tiny hammers. That's what I've always said. She has tiny hammers on her hands. And she clocked me right in the back of my head, man, and gave me a concussion.
God
Well,
damn.
The fact that she said I'd do it again in chat is crazy.
Oh, she would. She 100% would. She keeps me in line.
Fuck. Liar, you hit me the other night. Oh,
Was I asleep? One time I did punch her in the sleep. It was funny. I was dreaming I was fighting a ghost. Believe it or not. Because I have a theory. If ghosts can hurt you, you can hurt them. And I'll take that to the grave. I mean, if they can hurt you, you can hurt them. So this is a couple years ago. This wasn't the other night. But I was fighting a ghost and I went to punch it or something. And I punched her, like I think in the shoulder or something. I don't remember. I slept through it, but she said I punched her the next day, and I say, well, I was fighting a ghost.
Was fighting the ghosts.
So,
Discord question. Do I have to earn the auto link that lets Discord know when I'm live?
are you
Ninja, that's a
affiliate?
you answer.
Are you affiliate or not affiliate? Because if you are affiliate, what do you mean, bitch? Don't lie. When did I hit you? You gotta elaborate on this. But back to your question, Savage. Are you affiliated? Because if you are not, you're not. Well, then no. I just need your. Did you ever post your link in the? After I hit you, what? When we was smacking each other on the butt? What are you? Oh, okay. That ain't hitting. She's talking about when we was tapping each. Okay, making me look like a horrible person here. If your link is posted in the promote links, I will go there and I will set it up for you. If it's not, go post it, and that way I can get your link. I know you wasn't tapping. You were smacking. She was gib slapping me. Anybody that watches NCIS. That's what she was doing. We was laying in bed.
Oh.
Going to sleep. But yeah, I will get your link and I will set that up for you. Because no, you don't have to earn it for being unaffiliated. The ones that I have set up that aren't unaffiliated have been there for a while. They support a lot. They are pretty active in the chats. So in a way, they kind of earned it. They kind of earned my respect in a way. So I made the auto post for them. So that's why some people that are affiliated have the auto post, because they have shown up and shown out for the members in the community. And it ain't just a, hey, I'm here, I'm lurking. It's, they are actually interacting and hanging out and getting to know the streamer.
Actual support.
Actual support.
Arson just went live too.
Ty asked, what's in the future for HGV? Of HGV? My bad.
Well, we actually answered that earlier. But the future, in the immediate future, like I said, we're doing more raid trains. But I was actually giving you props on this, was the community game nights and the individual community game nights. Like if you were wanting to do like a Marvel Rivals community game night with a group of people with you, can I be included? I have in Discord. You're always included. What are you talking
Izzo
about?
said, so sending emotes into the chat and lurk, not actual support.
Like,
I mean, it is, but
not doing it every time you get in the chat, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not every time.
Chat a little bit,
That's what I
send
meant
some
by, like, actual,
emotes.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it's
don't have to sit
actual
there and chat
support,
for, like,
but
a
what I'm
whole
getting
hour,
at is like, getting to know them. Don't just like pull up the stream and be like, hey, lurking. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't do that, because I do that, especially if I'm streaming or if I'm walking out the door to go to work. I'll pull you up so you're getting the view.
I was doing that earlier.
But there's times like last night when I was hanging out in your stream, and I was hanging out in who's else? I know I was in Asia's. Like, I mean, just hanging out and cutting up with them. Like I like to mess with Asia and do blurps, try to scare her all the time.
See, that I don't mind. If y'all just pop in, like, emotes, blurps, say what's up, ask me a couple questions, and, put on lurk, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Personally, I'm not picky.
I'm good. I like
But everyone
I'm gonna
has,
apologize.
What are you talking about?
Because I'm like anywhere between 2 and 5 hours behind everybody. So like right now, I'm at work.
Right.
I'm on this call at work.
You're 6 hours behind me.
If I pop into your stream, so if I pop into your stream and I just say hi and HGV lurk, it's because I'm at work. Like I can't actively. I sit at a desk all day, so everybody's probably like, "Oh yeah, but you can tap everybody up." I can't. It's not feasible for me to do that and work and talk and at the same time. I work off of a thin client and not an actual like built PC, so I don't even have audio. I don't have a way to physically listen to what everybody's saying, even if I was having everybody up on my computer, right? So I'm not going to just sit there and just talk to myself in the chat.
Right. And yeah, Izzo,
Right.
you're right.
That's a great point.
And
Both
I agree
eyes,
with that,
right?
Ty.
Yeah. Yeah, like spamming emotes is perfectly fine to let people know that you're in their chat, and then putting a lurk maybe like after that, whatever, let them know.
I mean, I personally use the emotes all the time. I like the emotes. I mean, they're on there for a reason. I mean, a lot of times that's how I interact with
Yeah.
people. Is I would go in there and just do the emotes. Sometimes, I'll start to talk to them or something, but majority of the time, yeah, you'll see me just doing emotes because I like them. But I'm not saying, but I was in no way saying that you're not supporting if you're just hitting lurk. What I was getting at is if you want to be put on the auto post, show a little bit of interactions, and it don't have to be on there. It could be in the server, in the Discord. Like, don't just be a face in the crowd. Stand out, like some have, and I'll put you on the auto post. But you've been on the auto post, Izzo.
As far as showing support with people lives may not be able to balance that as well as others, but sometimes the demand of support can come off as demanding. How can we change this? Just support when you can. Oh,
So as far as showing support,
he's asking in general. Just show up when you can. Like if you have a job or you can't do it at that very moment, later on, like if you have free time, try to pop in. You don't have to stick around for like the whole stream.
right? But no, I don't want anybody
Yeah.
to feel like it's a job. Okay, first off, like I don't want you to feel like you have to go support. I mean, yeah, you might get hounded with, hey, so and so's live, so and so's live. They're going for affiliate, so and so's live, because they have one viewer, and we're trying to get at least one or two more people in there. We ain't saying that we're forcing you to go. We just want you to be aware that they're live, and we're here. At the end of the day, we're here to support each other. And if they
How
got
can we
one
make
viewer,
sure this doesn't feel like a job?
well, I mean, if you want me to be honest with you, are you asking about the server or streaming? Because it goes hand in hand. Because streaming is a job. A lot goes into it.
Pretty much.
You have to do a lot to be a streamer. Like, it isn't just hit live and hope you're going to get the views. So
The server.
the server, well, the server is there. Okay, so how do you make the server not feel like a job? Well, the server is there as a cheat sheet, so your job is easier.
Right.
Pretty
It's
much,
it's a
yeah.
resource. It's not supposed to make you feel overwhelmed or, like you have to be there every single second of every day. Even as mods, not all of us are capable of being there every second of the day. Like, I'm gonna continue to use myself as an example because sometimes I suck at being a freaking mod. Sometimes I suck at being active. Sometimes you know what I mean? Like, it's not supposed to make you feel like you're 9 to 5, right? Like, it's a resource for you to network with other people that are there if you choose to do so. If you don't, it's okay. Just know that you have the server as a resource to network if and when you are ready to, or if and when you have the time to. We're not going to treat anybody any differently if you decide not to use it as a resource for a few weeks, because there are some people that love being in the server, but they just from time to time can't actively be there, right? And we're not going to sit here and nitpick at every single little thing. And it's like, we're not going to sit here and be like, well, you haven't been a part of anybody's streams ever all the time, right? We're not going to do that to you guys because everybody's adults. Well, I think everybody's adults. And even if you're not, like, we're not your parent, right? So we're not going to continuously like pick at you.
Right. But
It's resources, but you can face the possibility of getting kicked, correct?
But not necessarily getting kicked for not showing up and supporting. The only way that would happen is if, say, okay. But first, I want to answer or I wanted to comment on something you said before I get into this. You said it's a community, not a job. You're right. It's a community. So the way that you make this
Yeah.
not feel like a job is by the community showing up. Because it feels like a job when I have to constantly say, hey, they're live. Let's go, guys. Hey, they're live. Let's give them to affiliate. Like, I'm taking my time that I'm doing something else on to try to get people to go support. So a lot of the times it does feel like a job for me being at the head of it, trying to get people to come and support. But the only way, honestly, the only way that I can answer this about not making it feel like a job is the community. If the community shows up, they make it so much easier to where it doesn't feel like a job at all. It's just something we do. And as far as the resource can face the possibility of getting kicked, if you have been in there for months and you hit go live and you have 9 to 10 people coming into your streams every time, but I have never seen you in somebody else's stream, I will say something to you, usually multiple times, not outright, it'll be in a message. And if it continues, because you're not supporting others, and that's what we are about. It's not support for you, it's support for everyone. I can't stress that enough. And if you aren't there to support others, you're just getting the support, yes, you 100% will be removed. But
Situation, I really don't have free time as much as I want to. When I do have the time, most of the time, when I do have time to stream, most times others in the server are also live. Me personally, I feel stuck. The only way I can suggest, like if you're live and you see that other people in the community are live, pull up multi-stream, put their user in the multi-stream. However many people are live, pull up another multi-stream tab and just switch chat from chat. Even while you're live. That's what I do sometimes when I see people are live. Like right now, I have Ninja and Ray's stream up and I had Potato stream up on multi-stream. So watching their stream, yeah, like that, like what Ninja's showing, like that. Like if you have like another screen to your monitor or whatever, or another laptop or a tablet, whatever, do that. That helps too.
the
So
multi
you don't
Twitch makes it a
feel
lot
stuck.
easier.
Yeah, the
Go.
multi-Twitch makes it so much easier.
For sure.
Because that's what I do when if I see that more than at least 4 people are up streaming and stuff, that's what I do, even if I'm not streaming. Like, I'll have my 2 monitors. Here, I'll show.
Well, I hardly ever put myself on the multi Twitch. I have it there
Woo!
because of our code stream.
Yeah. Like, this is my setup. I have one with Streamlabs and the other is Discord and multi-stream. It
Oh,
makes
go
it
ahead. Go
so
ahead,
much
Hedgehog.
easier.
We're probably about to wrap this up anyways.
Yeah, because I do want to stream for a little bit.
there will be more of these in the future. I'm wanting to include D and Ty with this. As of right now, Twitch only has it set up to where you can only do 4 co-streams at a time. So it kind of worked out with D and Ty having to work today, but I do want to do one with them on stream. I want to shoot for doing this at least once a month. So be thinking about more questions you guys have, things that you want to see happen in the village. And like Izzo brought up earlier and that Potato answered, the suggestions tab is there. If you have anything that you think might make the village better or any ideas you might have, throw it in there. We look at those all the time. And there was something that was asked, and I don't remember what it was asked. I think Izzo had asked, how do we go about deciding certain things that might be suggested? And I actually had an answer for that, but Chance or Potato had a really good answer for it. But we have in the past put things in the polls page. We let you guys decide that stuff sometimes. So it's not always just on the leadership. Like, we will throw it out there to the community and ask them, do they want to see this? Do they want us to add this? And people will vote on it. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you guys have made the decision. So, anything you guys want to think about asking us for the next go around, be thinking about it. Anything you want to see added or done in the village, be thinking about it. And you don't have to wait. Like I said, throw in the suggestions. Go ahead and get us thinking about it and getting that in the works.
Yeah.
Because I know we can
And
improve.
like, yeah, like whenever I put at everyone that we have people live, I always add if you can at the end of it. It's not, hey, get in here and look at these people's lives. It's if you can, if you are available to.
When you touch it, it
Not
goes. There
get
we
in
go.
here, watch these people. No, if you can, if you have the time, do what you can. It's not a demand. It's if you can. Like, don't ever feel like when we put people are live in the general chat, like you need to get in there. No,
Right. No, I mean every time I do
'cause
that, it isn't me saying, "Hey, everybody, get in there right now." It's a general
yeah, no,
message that if you are available and you are able to go and support, please do so.
Yeah,
right,
that's kind of how I think too. Whenever I put it, obviously you're not
yeah.
gonna be at every single stream, you know.
Right.
No, it's like you do what you can. Don't ever stress yourself out to the point where you feel like, oh, if I'm not in this stream, da 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 da. Like, don't feel like if you're not in a stream that day or that night at all, that you're gonna face consequences. Never. It's your schedule. If you can, you can. If you can't, life happens. We all have a life. We're all on different schedules. We're all spread out across states, so you gotta make your own magic happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think about it. Because I used to be so stressed out it was whenever it was put in the general chat. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get in there. But now I'm like, okay, if I can, I can. If I can't, it is what it is. I'll catch the next one.
Like I try my best, especially when I'm at home. If I get the notification to come, if I'm not in here, to get up from whatever I'm doing, come in here, and at least put them on lurk to give them that view. I mean, but I do that personally because I'm the leader of it. Like I feel like I'm held to that expectation. I might not be, but I feel like I am. So I try to get into every possible stream I can. Sometimes I know it annoys my wife because we're watching TV, and I'll be like, I'll be right back. So I have to come in here, pull it up, make sure you guys know I'm in there. I'll say something, and I'll say like lurking or something. Um, but I mean that's part of life. I'm doing something, but I'm going to get you up. That's what we're trying
Right.
to let you guys know that we know you have your own lives, that you're doing your own things. You don't have to go to every single stream, but I try my best to do that. This girl.
Damn.
I think it's important to remember too that we're all human, so
Yeah.
we're gonna miss streams.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never be on purpose. Even as mods, as Kakashi is the owner of the server. There's gonna be times where we miss streams. We sometimes miss each other's streams because we're streaming and we don't get the notification right away. You know what I mean? It's not you're not gonna get penalized just because, damn, I missed Asia's stream today and she's a mod in the server.
Right.
It's not like that. We're
Right.
human.
No.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We all fuck up from time to time. It's okay.
We get sick. Things happen. Family members get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or like if you guys go live when I'm at work, there's no possible way I can lurk when I'm at work because the machines require both hands. Like there's just no feasible way for me to lurk while I'm at work, and I don't use my phone when I'm driving. My insurance tracks that. So unless I'm at home, I'm not gonna be able to support. So if you're ever streaming and I'm not there, it's not because I don't want to be. I just physically cannot be.
Can't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't ever feel bad when you miss other community members' streams.
Right.
Don't beat yourself up about it, because I know I used to, and it's not mentally great for yourself. Just don't do it.
And there's
You can
always
get
next
there when you
time.
can get there. Like, I'm gonna put it the way that my granddad puts it to me now. Don't hit that gas pedal if you can't move the right way.
I like that.
Like, don't do it.
There's always the
That
next
is
time.
something he
There's always the next
yeah.
streamer that's going to go live an hour later that you might be able to
Mm,
catch. I mean, there's
right.
always the next time. So don't stress it if you miss, even if you miss a day or 2 days, or I mean, if you go off and have a vacation, go have fun. Go have your vacation.
Yeah.
All right, I want
Like,
a I
and
want a Big Mac and a double quarter pounder.
and
Are we
I
putting our
also want to
orders
put this
in?
out
I'm
here.
just kidding.
I also want to put this out here for the new members too. If y'all are sick and like physically cannot like move, don't force yourself to join people's streams. Just worry about getting healthy again. Like, if you're sick, don't even worry about it.
100%.
Always
Yeah.
take care of
Like,
yourself first.
yeah, don't do that, because I've had multiple people come in my chat, "Oh, I don't feel the best." And I always say, "Get your ass in bed, go back to sleep.
Right. What's up,
Don't even
Johnny?
worry about it."
Not even if you're sick. If you don't even like, mentally,
If
you're not
you
even there.
genuine,
Always take care of
yeah.
yourself first. Just streaming
Like, if you need
stuff
someone to
throughout your
talk
day.
to though, on top of that too, we're all here to like not just support each other through stream. Like, we're here to make friends and grow as a community. Like, we call this the family. Like, come on now. If y'all need someone to talk to when you're not feeling mentally up to par, reach out to somebody.
I am not the best one for
And
that.
if
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but
I'm
like I'm broken, so
yeah,
I'm not the best one
Wait,
for
that's
that.
fair.
What happened?
Like,
I'm sorry.
mentally. Like, if y'all just have
Oh,
a bad day and you want to rant about it, that's
Right.
cool too. Everybody has bad days. If y'all just need a rant, hit somebody up.
I mean, I'll talk to you all day long, but like, I'm not gonna help. I might make it worse. I'm being honest.
Yeah, me personally, I'm the therapist of my friend group, so like, and it may, like, my words may sound brutal, but genuinely, it's to help. Like, I've had to do it with Gecko multiple
People need the
times.
truth, though. You can't like, hide it.
I'm I'm blunt. I don't sugarcoat shit. If you tell me what's going on, I'm gonna tell you the way that I think about it.
Same.
Like, if you don't like the way that I said it, tell me that. Don't beat around the bush about it.
Like, I'm gonna give you
That's
guys a
one
for
thing.
instance. Before my brother died, and that's why I'm broken. Like, I've lost too many people. But before he died, when we was at work, this dude's granddad just died. Okay, I didn't know this when I said what I'm about to tell you, but I didn't go back on it either. So like they was all around him and everything, and I was like, who died? And he's like, dude, his granddad just died. And I was like, oh, people die. I was like, I said what I said. I'm not the one to make you feel better. That's just.
It happens.
But if you want
Not
to talk,
everybody
I
is
will
meant.
listen. But I'm not gonna. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna probably make you feel better. Unless you want some sarcastic,
right.
dickish jokes, then I'm your guy. But
And sometimes even that can help.
Yeah, that's another way that helps people push through it is comedy. Like, I joke about it all the time with grief. Like, I don't take grief normally like how other people will. I was raised with pranksters and jokesters my whole damn life. You're not about to get sentimental with me. I'm gonna make jokes, and if that hurts, let me know. Because to me, laughter is the best therapy.
yeah, I agree with that. And I'm
Like, I'd
not.
much rather laugh than cry.
And I don't want you to misunderstand that I don't care about your problems. I do. I don't think I'm the one that's going to help you.
Yeah. Not everybody's meant to help in a bad situation, but you can always find those hidden gems that can help. I mean, there's a fuck ton of people in this community. We all have our own things, but if you ever need to talk to someone, just put it out. Like, hey, can I talk to someone? We have a whole voice chat for it. Like, I always check the voice chats just in case. Like, that one mainly. I check that one mainly. So, like, if y'all need to use that voice chat, like, hey, I just need to talk to someone, I'll gladly hop in there when I have time.
And I will say this: Potato actually, I don't know if he got his degree, but he was going to school for a therapist, so he's well versed in all of that. So a lot of people have actually reached out to him before. So if you are going through something, Potato is a great one to reach out to.
Right. Like, I've had moments where I've been on stream and I get a text from a friend like, hey, can you come over? I need a rant. I'll gladly drop whatever the hell I'm doing. I'm gone. Like,
Right.
don't play with me. Like, I love supporting people and I love seeing y'all grow. That's another thing. What pushes me every day, this is a fact about me, is seeing y'all hit affiliate. Seeing everyone in each other's chats, making friends, making jokes. Like, that is the best thing to see out of this community.
Yep.
Like, when I first joined this community, I was shy as fuck. I didn't really talk to my chat. I was so nervous to do anything on stream, and here we are.
She has blossomed.
I have learned to come out of my shell to grow what I am doing.